Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be night fishing for walleyes from shore. So it's Minnesota fishing opener in like 40 something minutes, and I'm actually going to hop in my car right now and rush over to some interesting looking shore fishing spots, and I better hurry up so I don't end up late and we can actually start fishing by midnight. So I'm meeting with some buddies, and we're gonna see if we can catch some walleyes. And also, I'm gonna try my best to document this, but no promises that this is like A+ cinematography. So one of the cool things about this early spring bite is the fact that you could potentially catch fish up in like super shallow water. And hopefully this camera isn't too crazy shaky up on the dash here, but that is the goal tonight. We're going to be obviously fishing from shore, so this is going to be shallow water fishing situations, but we could be catching walleyes in as little as like 1 foot of water. So that's basically going to be like light jigs, shallow running crankbaits and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to keep on driving.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Minnesota 6 South.
And yeah, if you guys are good with your roads, maybe that might have helped you figure out where I'm going. But anyway, I'm gonna focus on the road here, and I'll catch back up with you guys in a second. Man, looks like the public access is just jam-packed with people. It's kind of a holiday that people decide to destroy their sleep schedule for some midnight to whatever. I mean, some guys will fish till sun up. So the launches are getting ready to go, and there are boats all over out there. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? Bright?
Yeah, I know, it's a little bright. All right, let's go walleye fishing.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go walleye fishing. Secret spot. Fishing the secret spot.
Uh-oh.
All right.
You got 1 minute
Did
left.
that just switch to 1 minute there?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Troy?
No, I'm not.
You
I'm not ready.
got your swim baits ready?
I got my bass, actually. Yeah, I got my bass gear on basically, and I'm fixing to catch a walleye here in about 30 seconds.
All
I
right.
hope
Guys,
so.
but I'm heading this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
All right. We're on the board. Yes.
T-Roy.
Got one.
Jeez, stumbling my way down here.
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Nice.
Dude, just slow rolling the swim bait. First walleye of 2022. What year is it?
What year is it?
Whatever it is. 2020. Nice. All right. On
Awesome.
board. Time to go home.
Time to get some sleep.
Yeah.
You want to scoop?
Yes, sir. Man, did that feel good.
Oh. All right. Cow.
Yes. I finally put the top water away after 15 minutes. Busted out the little swim bait and thunk. It's actually a pretty good one. Look at that.
Nice, dude.
Dude, I would take 1 walleye from shore over 20 walleyes in a boat.
Well, I can tell you that there's a boat right there behind you. It doesn't look like they're hooked up,
I
so.
haven't heard anything yet.
No.
Watch them swim away in the rock. How cool is
Dude,
that, man?
took the words out of my mouth.
feel
That
like
is so darn
I
cool.
feel like a little kid right now. Life is good. I didn't even fall yet.
What was the key? Was that out at the end of the cast, or?
Yeah.
Slow roll?
About 3/4 of the way in, and reeling it as slow as you possibly can without it hitting bottom. Just because I'm not trying to pick up there's some muck and junk on the bottom. So I'm just playing with that speed, and if I'm taking bottom, I pick it up a little bit, and yeah, it just thunk slacklined it.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get mine.
All right, you're up, kid.
All right, so quick update. We've only been fishing for like I don't know, like 25, 30 minutes. And we have those 2 fish. Troy got one, Brett got one. And weirdly, we're like feeling disappointed that we haven't caught more, but I feel like this is a relatively decent pace for fishing from shore. So yeah, that's kind of the updates. So far, paddle tails have been kind of the deal, but maybe that's just selection bias. You know, we've probably thrown paddle tails more than anything. So anyway, we're gonna keep on chunking. All right, we're hopping in the car here. We're moving spots, and yeah, it was not, I mean, it's probably been like 45 minutes or so, maybe 50 minutes. And yeah, we decided that it's just not going here. So basically, like how this spot set up is, it was kind of like, basically what you're looking for when you're shore fishing like this is like you're looking for some good shallow cover that the fish are gonna hold on. In this particular spot, it was a lot of rocks, which was great. Sometimes weeds can be good if you can actually find it early in the season like this. But another thing that you're looking for typically is gonna be current. So where rivers are flowing in or out of the lake can be really key spots, and sometimes those spots are fishable too, just because there's bridges and stuff like that, as opposed to, you know, private property and whatnot. So anyway, we're gonna go over to the next spot, and I think this next spot is gonna be a current spot. So yeah, hopefully that has a little bit more walleyes in it. So all right, let's go. All right, well, here's the current. All right, we'll make some casts with the old swim bait. Give her a rip. This is a good one, Troy. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's big. Oh, it came off.
Man, I lost him. The elusive stick fish.
Oh.
All right, so we got a strikeout on spot number 2. The boys are hopping in the car. We're gonna keep on heading down the lake. I think we're gonna hit another bridge situation, so I better hop in the car before these guys take off without me. We got Troy up there, captaining to the next spot. And we got Mr. McComas right there in the rearview mirror. Onward and upward.
He's scratching on my truck for.
We're ready. It's the next spot.
I'm listening to the last of this Fat Joe song. Alright.
Alright. Fat Joe. The guys already looking for a new spot. We've only been here for 3 minutes and they already gave up. It just doesn't feel right. Yeah, I agree though. It's kind of a shallow spot. Anyway, I think we're gonna be moving on. All right, so I thought we were looking for new spots, but it looks like Brett's just doing his Instagram.
Gotta do it for the gram, man.
Trying to find some dank memes.
And Troy's looking up.
We're just gonna have to talk about last year. Like, remember that time?
I was already back home and in bed by now.
This is gonna be spot number 5, I think. So definitely covered in water here. It's not as hot and heavy as we were hoping, and I don't think there's as many fish like sucked up ultra shallow. Brett and Troy actually went out last year shore fishing for opener and did very, very well with lots of big fish. Anyway, not quite as hot and heavy this year. I think it's one of those deals where water temperatures are a little bit colder, and the minnows aren't like up shallow doing their deal, which attracts the big fish. And so, all right, so this particular spot right here is basically just another river fishing situation right here on shore, and the current is ripping through, and we're just swinging a swim bait right through the area. So yeah, I actually just hooked up with a sucker and I didn't take any video of it. So that's pretty much what we're working with here. There, you can kind of see my face in the headlamp. Yeah, I just caught a sucker. Maybe I should have put that on camera for you. But anyway, that's a quick update on the new spot. This is a really good looking spot. I think we'll definitely spend a little bit of time here. I mean, if there's fish, they're, I don't know. All right, we got a fresh spot. We've already encountered some ravenous deer.
Number 5.
Is it?
I think it's 6. 6. I didn't update you guys at the last spot, but we're on spot number 6 now. We're going for a little hike. We're gonna see if we can find some river walters. This is a little bit more of like a back in the woods, sketchy spot. There's wild animals. Hopefully there's some wild ravenous walleyes. What do you think, Brett? Are they gonna be here?
I think they need an energy drink or a hook set.
Confidence is high. Hey Brett, what do you call a fish with no eyes?
What?
A fish.
Whatever it is, man.
Whoa.
I left the net. Nick said leave the net.
Well, we hooked a fish, didn't we?
If I had the net,
Dude, I did not get a good hook set on it.
we wouldn't have.
And it is big.
What is it?
I think it's a big walleye.
Looks like a giant sucker.
It's fighting like a walleye. No way.
It's a giant sucker.
What?
Oh my god!
Ugh.
That's
Wow.
that's big.
That's a big girl.
Okay.
You can just take it off. And...
I only have one hand. You got her.
Gosh.
Well, that was ridiculous. No wonder I felt like I got a bad hook set on it.
All right, Brett.
What's up?
What is your best nighttime shore fishing tip?
Go somewhere where there's fish. I do seriously have a tip.
Okay.
Every walleye I've ever caught from shore has either had deep water access close or moving water close. And like, even where we started, we weren't necessarily right fishing in current, but within several hundred yards there was a creek they dumped in. So just having that moving water to suck those fish up is just, I don't know. I like to have deep water close and current. You can't have both. Current. Maybe we should go back there.
Hey, let's go back to that first spot.
Do it. We know there's walleyes there. We could have probably had like 17 by now if we'd have just stayed there 6 spots ago.
Yeah,
It's fun though, exploring. It's cool.
Yeah, agree. All right, so quick tip. If you wanted to get into shore fishing, the best time to do it, I would say, is spring. That's when fish are typically going to be shallower and closer to shore, which is always kind of helpful when you're shore fishing. And one of the best ways to find good spots, because that's the biggest key to having success with shore fishing, is finding good spots. One of the best way to do that is to utilize Google Maps. You can get the satellite view, and the more you look at the satellite view and kind of learn and understand what you're looking at, the more you'll be able to get like a good feel for how these different shore spots lay out. And also, you know, you can look to see where roads are, what might be accessible. Usually bridges are fair game for fishing unless they're marked. But anyway, you can kind of like tell like if there's a good area where there might be deep water that's accessible, or sometimes you can see if it's kind of a rocky area. Sometimes sand can actually be good for different species, including walleyes. Basically, any shore fishing trip or activity, you should definitely be pre-planning with Google Maps, and even playing with it during the trip. I mean, we've been looking at Google Maps, scrolling around as we've been going from spot to spot, just kind of hypothesizing, you know, what might be a good place to check. But yeah, we've been running around. We've hit a number of spots, and it's kind of been an exploratory mission. We haven't fished most of these spots. So that's kind of the fun of the game when you're shore fishing, is you can kind of drive around, you can hit a bunch of different things, and you're gonna strike out a lot, but sometimes you'll catch them. All right, well, as you can see behind me, The sun is coming up. People are waking up excited for fishing opener. And some of them are launching their boats right now, and I think we're calling it an opener right here. So snuck back out to the first spot where we actually caught fish, and we've proceeded to catch nothing over the, I don't know, the last like half hour, 45 minutes, whatever. So the sun is sneaking its way up, and we're gonna go get some shut-eye so we can be functional this weekend, or probably not. It's probably too late for us here. But anyway, Brett's making the last couple casts behind me, but I'm gonna call it a video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Sort of an experimental mission on opener, staying up all night apparently to try and catch some walleyes, and it turns out we could have just fished for like 25 minutes and then went to bed. So that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes though. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.